Hello and welcome to the United Stand. A little bit of a noisy start actually, because we're next to a canal and I've started at a most noisy time, but it is a Manchester United transfer daily and thought I'd go for something a little bit different today, because I know that we're all getting a little bit fed up of all the transfer news, so and not really having anything to pin our hat on, so I thought something a little bit different. So here we go. So let's start off with Radja Nainggolan of Roma. It's always a deal that gets me excited because it's a player that I'd love to come to Manchester United, and he's clearly a player that would bring a lot to us because he's so tenacious and combative. And oh, better go under a tunnel here. Wonder if the Wi-Fi will keep up. Let's see. Can we get through? Okay, we made it. Yeah, very combative, tenacious. The midfielder I would like at Manchester United. I don't care the fact that he's 29. As I've said many times, the closest thing to Roy Keane in world football at the moment. Oh, I've got to be careful on this canal because there's so many bikes. There's one coming now. And so apparently Roma, well, Inter Milan would like to sign him. I'm going to talk about Inter Milan in a moment. Inter Milan would like to sign him, but Roma don't want to sell to an Italian rival. So they've apparently approached Manchester United because they accept that he will be moving on, Nainggolan. So they've approached Manchester United. I mean, this is fantastic if it's true. Of course, it's in the Daily Mail, so there's probably not a lot to it. But again, we've been told that Mourinho is a big fan of Nainggolan for a long time. In fact, it was Di Marzio who reported it at the start of May, at the same time that he mentioned Fabinho. So I'm sure there is interest from Manchester United, but it's always been felt that Nainggolan is happy in Rome. But Manchester United can offer. We can't offer Rome. We can't offer the Colosseum, but we can offer a lot of money. And we can offer a bigger club, so I would just hang in there with Nainggolan and hopefully it could happen. Let me come back to Inter Milan. Oh no, I must also mention as well, a few of you were mentioning this last night, Dendoncker at Anderlecht, 22-year-old midfielder. We've sort of tentatively been linked to him. He did play well in the Europa League against us, but I would have the same concerns that I did with Youri Tielemans, in the fact that, is he good enough for Manchester United and the Premier League at this age? I personally feel that he probably deserves or requires a move elsewhere, because it's a big leap from Anderlecht to Manchester United, and a few people are saying he is ready, but I'm not so sure. I'm hoping on Nainggolan as well. Alexis Sanchez, well, he is featured on the image we've got for this video. I believe it when I see it, and I think some people are saying, do you really feel there's no chance with Alexis Sanchez? Look, there's always a chance with Manchester United, but I'm definitely playing it down on the low, because if we did it, I'll be happier than most, because I don't think we can do it. I don't think it can happen. But, well, no, that's a lie. It can happen. I don't think it will happen. I don't think Arsenal will allow it to happen. And I just feel that he'd probably rather go and play for Pep. But if he comes to United, he's more than welcome. I'll be very, very happy. Let's go back to Inter Milan. So Inter Milan, one of their directors last night came out and gave an update on a number of things relating to Inter Milan, not just Perisic, but his line in relation to Perisic was that they are resisting any offers from Manchester United. I mean, I think if you read between the lines, they want £48 million for him. I think Perisic should bring a lot to Manchester United. I think he's got a lot of attributes that would be very suitable for us. But for £48 million, we're being mugged off. Which brings me to Real Madrid. Now, Real Madrid and Manchester United have apparently been falling out a lot. Real Madrid flew into LA on Tuesday. They're sharing the same campus at LA University, UCLA or something like that. But Manchester United have the better facilities. They are now, because they are so close, thinking that they can rejuvenate or revive the move for De Gea. As I said before, if we lost De Gea at this stage, it would be absolutely ridiculous. If he was going to go, he needed to go at the start of the summer. not now. So we need to hold on to De Gea. There's a lot of ill feeling with Manchester United and Real Madrid over Alvaro Morata, because Morata should have come to United and United wanted Morata, but Real Madrid played games with him. So we know, you know, it's pretty much accepted that Lukaku is the plan B. I think we're all happy with that plan B now, but Morata was plan A. But the big point about this is that Manchester United and Real Madrid, the relationship is sour, somewhat sour, and there will be no further negotiations between the clubs this summer at least. And I think that's quite interesting because, well, Rodriguez is gone, Morata won't happen, we don't want to sell De Gea. The only other player that we get linked to a lot from Real Madrid is Bale, and I don't think anyone feels that could ever happen. And yes, so I think that's probably about quite reflective in relation to Real Madrid. So Perisic is going to China on Tuesday with Inter Milan, and Inter Milan are playing silly games as well, wanting, well, not silly games, as I say, is it a shock horror? Club doesn't want to sell players, so asks for a lot of money for them. They don't have to give it to us. So yes, Bars, who signed for United, is a 16-year-old who was at Ajax. I spoke about him on the show last night, so give that a watch if you missed it. Fabinho, yeah, I mentioned Fabinho. I think it's a good thing that it's gone quiet with Fabinho, because obviously I think he wants to leave Monaco. You look at his options, they appear to be PSG, maybe Atletico Madrid, but Atletico Madrid massively weakened by the fact that they can't sign players until January. PSG massively weakened by the fact that they're Monaco's rival. So I just hope Manchester United have some interest for him and we go and get him. I mean, I personally think we should get Nainggolan and Fabinho. I mean, what a summer that would be. But there's always a chance with Fabinho, and the fact that Di Marzio said we bid for him, for me, is encouraging. So we shall wait and see on that one as well. But yes, I mean, not masses to report, but I still feel it is the wrong time to be negative about Manchester United transfer news, because it's not like we're in February and we can't sign anybody. We could sign anybody at any point, and we need to sign players. And that centre defensive midfield position, which is so important, we need to sign players. And also, just on that, there was something about Matic. Matic really wants to come to Manchester United, so hopefully that won't happen. The sort of angle was it on Chelsea are very angry with Manchester United at the moment because of the way they lost out to Lukaku. But Manchester United are hoping that sort of anger will subside over the coming weeks and they can get Matic. I'm hoping they stay angry forever and we don't get Matic, but we'll have to wait and see. So thanks everybody for watching. That was a very different approach to the Transfer Daily Show, which I actually quite enjoyed. Something to do on my way to work, and I don't always take the canal route, so I enjoyed it. I'm not too sure whether you would recognise any of the surroundings, but I'll just show you something in a moment before I go, just for those who, you know, sort of want to pinpoint where I am. I think it's been a nice little walk, so let's have a little look at stuff for you there. Famous pub that I think Bill Clinton, when he came over, he had a pint in there. I've got to say, massively disappointed. I went in there for the first time a couple of weeks ago. It wasn't what I expected. And then the Sea Life Centre in the most landlocked city in the UK. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. Drop a like on the video if you've enjoyed it. Give us your comments, because I think it's a really important time for fans to give their comments, because nobody really knows what's happening. If you're asking me, I'm just going to be optimistic like last night. I don't think anybody's got a clue. So while no one's got a clue, I'm going to let my imagination run riot and say Nainggolan, Fabinho and Mbappe. What a finish to the summer that would be. But give us your comments. Drop a like if you've enjoyed this, because I can certainly mix it up a bit in the week if you want me to. Don't always have to be in the studio, and I know live in the morning can be quite nice. So thanks everyone for watching. I'll be back tonight at 8:30 with the Skype show, unless something happens during the day. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'm off to work. Thanks for watching.